y'all, this is gonna be good. So let's talk about, let's see, how many ways do I have? I have 4 ways, and I got some more coming to you too. Like at some point this year, I'm gonna drop some more, right? But let's talk about 4 ways to guard and protect your peace. Let's get into it. So, not only will this help you guard and protect your inner peace, this is going to also level up your consciousness. Now, let's get into this because this is important. These are things that I have found and continue to find to be absolute game changers in my life, okay? The first one is build your life on spirit and yourself. Now, I get it. Everybody doesn't believe in God, whatever you believe in, build your life up on that and yourself. Whatever that is for you, okay? You have to. Tango, go. Go. Come on. My dog. So yeah, build your life up on spirit, your higher power, whatever you believe in, build your life up on that and yourself. That is the foundation. That is the beginning and the end. You hear what I'm saying? You don't build your life on nobody else. You don't build your life on no man or no woman. You don't build your life on no career. Forget all that for just a second and just build your life on knowing that it's you and your higher power that's running this show, and that will always have your back from beginning to end. Okay, that is the first one, and I feel like that's the most important one. That's the foundation, right? That is the foundation upon which everything else is going to stack upon, be built upon. Number 2, okay, is keep expectations of people low until otherwise proven. This is something that I feel like is still a practice, right? For a lot of people, I know for me, it's still a practice. I mean, we're not perfect, right? As much as I may think or try to be a perfectionist on certain things, we're having confession time right now. I'm not perfect, you know? I'm perfect, but I'm not perfect. Like my perfect imperfections, and honestly, like sometimes that's something that I really just have to set aside because everything's not gonna be perfect. Like even this YouTube channel, I can't be perfect at everything. Like my dog is just back there. I'm not cutting that out. Like maybe I would have before at the beginning of creating all these videos, but now like this is me. I got 2 dogs and they freaking stay near me at all times if I'm around them. It is what it is. I'm freaking corny and, you know, sometimes I'm only funny to myself. It is what it is. I don't really care. But I'm going to show those things. So back to, see, squirrels grab a hold of my life and take me. So yeah, like back to keeping expectations low of people, you have to keep them low. Because when you expect too much of a person, you set yourself up for possible letdown and failure, heartache, and soul destruction, okay? And ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody. You can't be putting all your eggs in one basket, you know? And this goes to having intimate relationships. This is friendships. This is everything. This is business. Keep your expectations low of people. And it doesn't mean you have a negative mindset about them. It's just that you have high expectations of yourself. You know what it is that you are striving for. You know what your desires are. You know what your purpose is. Whatever it is for you, you know what your vision is. That's where you keep your focus. And as you mingle with other people, just keep the expectations low. Give time, okay? Let's work with this time that we have here on planet Earth and let people show you who they truly are, okay? Because if you don't, like I said, it can possibly really rock your foundation. And if you want to level up your consciousness and you want to keep your peace, you have to keep a solid foundation, which is what everything is built up on, whatever you believe in yourself. And that is going to be how you keep your peace, and not allowing these high expectations that you place on people that they didn't even really give you consent to do that. You know, most people don't even, oh yeah, just I'm gonna do all the things, you know. No, we do that because we see potential, right? We see these different things, but you've got to give time. You've got to let time do its thing and let people show you and prove to you that they have certain position in your life. Okay? You can't be positioning people before you really know people. And that's just the way that it is. I don't care how good looking they are. I don't care how well they talk. I don't care about none of it. It don't matter until they prove to you what position they can hold and maintain in your life. But in order for them to hold and maintain that, you have to lower your expectations. Let them build themselves up. And you just keep a watchful eye. You be open. You be, you can tap into your vulnerability a little bit. You learn how to manage the things and the people. Keep your expectations low of people, and it'll save you a lot of trouble, okay? Number 3, this is another way to keep your peace and also level up your consciousness. So number 3, stop excusing bad behavior. Stop it. This part right here is really you tapping into another level of consciousness. You have to understand this. When you know what you want and someone is showing you opposite of what you want, someone is doing things that don't feel good, stop excusing bad behavior. If you're in a relationship and your person keeps cheating on you and you are clearly not on board with, being with a cheater, stop excusing bad behavior. If you are being physically abused, stop excusing bad behavior. If you're being verbally abused, stop excusing bad behavior. If you're a business owner and you have employees that are not doing their job and showing up late and not following protocol and rules and policies, stop excusing bad behavior. We have to. When you stop excusing bad behavior, I promise you, one of 2 things or both of these things are going to happen. You're going to keep your peace because you're not going to entertain it anymore. You're going to let certain things and certain people go. And the second thing that's going to happen is your level of consciousness is going to go up, because what's going to happen is when you stop entertaining and stop excusing bad behavior, there's something in you that knows, oh, this can be replaced. Like, I don't have time for this. I really don't. Like, this or that can be replaced with something that feels better. Okay? So it also helps you get out of a level of thinking, a mentality of scarcity and lack, fear. Let that shit go and stop excusing bad behavior. Because the more you excuse bad behavior, the more that's going to show up, especially when you're dealing with people. If a person knows that they can get away with something, and when I say they know they can get away with it, sometimes they consciously know that they can get away with something. Sometimes they don't, and it's just something they keep doing because no one's correcting them. No one is saying no. Like, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Do not do that again. I am not with that. I cannot get with that. You cannot talk to me like that. You cannot handle me like that. Like, for example, I've said this a few times. I'm a sensitive person, and I may not come off that way, but I'm a sensitive person. Some people pick up on it, some people don't. But there's certain ways I'm not going to get talked to. I'm just not. There's a lot of ways. There's 1,000 ways to talk to a sensitive person. It's 1,000 ways to handle a sensitive person, because not only am I sensitive internally, I'm also sensitive in my body. So I like don't be trying to like grab me up, or like, we're not doing that. That is a boundary. Then don't cross it, right? So stop excusing bad behavior. When you stop excusing bad behavior, you're going to level up in your consciousness, and your peace is going to stay intact. The last thing that I have here is going to be stop entertaining inconsistent people. You have to stop, and you have to stop entertaining inconsistent people. This kind of goes back to stop excusing bad behavior. When you see that someone's not showing up, stop entertaining it. Like you. And I know that's a lot easier said than done for some people, but I promise you, the more you practice that, that's the level of you're going to raise your level of consciousness. Because the thing is when you're a person with dreams and goals, and you're determined to live a certain type of life and to feel a certain type of way, if you are determined to have peace in your existence, you're not gonna have the capacity, the interest, the ability to entertain people that are inconsistent. If you are, let's say, okay, everyone's into the relationship thing. Relationships are important, so I'm not gonna, try to downplay that. They're super important. I've said it before, relationships are a beautiful way for growth and cultivation and self-awareness and just all of the things, right? So say you're dating, you see all this stuff online about dating. If you're dating a guy and he's inconsistent with you, what are you doing? Like, stop dating that guy. If you're dating a girl and she keeps on, blowing you off when you try to create dates with her or time with her, stop entertaining her. Like, it's like period, the end. Like, stop entertaining inconsistent people. Now, let them know. Be like, hey, it's really important to me that you're consistent, okay? I'm a Taurus. I like stability. So it's important to me when people do what they say they're going to do. And if you can't do what you say you're going to do, then you need to own up and say, hey, I can't do what I said I was going to do. And that stands for a lot. That means a lot. So stop entertaining inconsistent people. If people can't be consistent with you, it shows how they probably aren't very consistent with themselves. Okay, so keep your peace and stop entertaining inconsistent people. Because the beautiful thing about consistency is it yields beautiful things. Not even beautiful things. You can have consistency in BS, you can have consistency in good stuff. But when we're talking about building up something, momentum, and having consistency, like there's cultivation, there's development that happens within that process. And how are you supposed to get somewhere if there's no consistency, right? So stop entertaining inconsistent people. You have to. If you want to keep your peace, that's what you do. You cut that out. You cut that out and you keep on moving forward, because one of the things that happens with that as well is when you cut out the things that are inconsistent, you make space for people that are actually resonating where you are, that are consistent and that can show up for you and can be there for you and can communicate with you when they can't show up. So make space for what it is that you desire to experience, which is peace. Peace. You bring people into your world that bring you peace, okay? Don't be a pushover and allow people to be inconsistent with you. I have experienced that, and you really have to shift out of that if you want to receive different from that. Okay. And I know that we all probably at some point in time have dealt with people that are inconsistent and don't even acknowledge that, hey, I'm not able to do the thing that I said that I was going to do. You know, ABCD, this is what, you know, da da da. Keeping you in the loop, letting you know what's up, all the different things. So stop entertaining inconsistent people and you keep your peace. I promise you it works. So that is what I have for you on 4 ways to keep your inner peace and to also help you raise your level of consciousness. I do have some more that I want to come. I didn't want this list to be too long. So I will drop another video soon about some other ways to keep your inner peace. And I'll do some more stuff on how to level up your consciousness as well. Okay. So thank you for being here with me in my energy. My name is Amber and I'm the Empress here. And yeah, like always, like this video, subscribe, share it if you feel called to. I am still super excited about building up this community with you all. Drop some emojis and comments down in the comment section below if you need to reach out to me for anything, you know, from this video, or if you just have questions. I have some information down in the description box. So yes, that is what I have for you. I send you peace, I send you light, and I send you love. Bye.